Okay, so I'm being forced to confront the hazards of trying to renovate and live my life at the same time. I'm not a contractor. Yesterday, I told you all I was going to start working on my backsplash, which I have already lined this area in anticipation of what we're about to do today. My plan now is to kind of start working from here. I plan to go from the middle out, and this way from here, just to make sure that it was mostly even. But then I started working on this side over here, and I realized lining up the tiles is going to be a little bit tricky. Now, I think I can do this. I don't think that there's going to be a problem getting that done, but it's going to take a little bit of creativity working with the space that I have. So right now, my whole goal is to just get what I have lined up and ready. And then after that, I know there are going to be gaps and things that I need to fill in. I'm still experimenting with how I'm going to actually cut the tile to make it fit. But stay with me. All right, let's do this together, okay? So here's the tile. My little trusty like box cutter thing. I've got the tiles themselves. So started out originally with a box of 10 of these. So now I still have, I think maybe 4 of these left in this box from when I've been working. 2, 3, there's 3 here. And then my sample piece, and my scraps. So we're going to start over here. I think it's best to kind of start behind the stove, and we'll see where we go. So enjoy the show. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. All right, so here we are, taking my little, and cutting in here. All right, and from here, I'm going this way. Actually, before I do that, let me just cut on this side. I'm going to start, I don't want to start there. I'm going to start here. Okay, a little more. Now, from this direction, I'm going to, not sure I know where it is. There's the crease. All right, and I'm going to take, like I said, the smaller cut. Let's see how I feel about it. All right, so I've cut this piece out. This is what I have left. Theoretically, I should be able to stand up, and now it sits inside the space. Let's check it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of lay this in here like so, and then it should sit nicely. The hole isn't perfect, but it's gonna be covered by the outlet cover anyhow, so I think that's gonna look really nice. Okay, so let's. All right, let's take a pause. At some point here, I'm about to notice that this wire that's coming down from the cabinet and into the outlet, which powers the microwave, is going to stop my backsplash from laying flat. And so I've got to figure out what I want to do about it. So that's what's coming up. All right, let me put this back. So what is going on here? Do I believe I could safely tuck that behind there? There's junction box there. Huh. I start thinking what could go wrong. If I were to move that out of the way, what could possibly go wrong? I want that to lay flat, but gotta think about this. You know what? I've got some things I'm gonna try. And actually, just so there are no witnesses, I'm gonna turn this camera off. All right, I'm back and I'm still alive, praise the Lord. So I did not kill myself. I know some of you are gonna think that I'm completely and totally crazy for what I just did, but I put a hole in the wall. And actually, when I was telling the electrician about my plan to lay a backsplash back there, he did tell me that one of the good solutions for hiding that wire is to just create a small hole and tuck it in. And yeah, I did that. Probably not in a you know, children, you can try this at home safe type of way, but I used a chisel and I banged on the drywall because, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's not even sheetrock. What is it? I guess it's sheetrock. And I just, you know, banged a hole in it, you know, just a little slit like this. I tucked the wire inside as far as I could get it to go without having to try to create more slack up in the cabinet there. And I duct taped it down. So here's the result. So it is actually tucked in there. Yes, I know you want a closer look. So yeah, so I took the little, because there were, you know, just these random little, I don't know, they've got nails in them, brad type things that were holding these wires in, you know, basically secured here and here. And I pulled those out. As I said, hammer and chisel up on the wall like this, banging with the hammer until I got a narrow hole in there, and then I chiseled it all the way down as far as it could go. I know that box is right there, and that's what's stopping me from tucking it completely in, but I was aware that that might be a problem, so it still juts out a little bit here. That's okay. It kind of always has. I pushed it in as far as I could, which is pretty far. Used some serious duct tape back here. I know this is all professional standard, you know, work that I'm doing here. And I've gotten it a little bit flatter. And the result is when I put this backsplash up now, I'm trying to get it as close to the area as I can. It will sit quite a bit flatter. There will be kind of a little bit of a bulge right here, but it won't be noticeable, I don't think. I'm gonna put a little bit more tile up here, you know, to cover that. And the area itself should more or less be secure, and those areas that I couldn't necessarily cover all the way will be concealed up at the bottom of the cabinet, okay? So that's your up close and personal about what's happening here. And of course, for now, let us resume. Hi everybody, I'm back. Now I have to admit, in all honesty, it has been a few weeks since I put in that backsplash video. So I've done some more upgrades since then. For instance, you will see that there's cabinet lighting under the cabinets now, and I also painted under the bottom to make them brighter, so that way the entire cabinet and countertop area would look brighter. But I'm still mid-reno, so I'm still working on refacing the bottom cabinets. Let me step back and let you take a look. And so as you can see, the cabinet doors here have been removed, and I am working on refacing those right now. These 1, 2, 3 more over here still need to be done, but the overall look is coming together, and it is coming with my vision. It's coming right in line with my vision, so I am pleased about that. But I wanted to show you what the backsplash ended up looking like, the finish that I went with, and how it all worked out. I did end up going to Home Depot, and I got some 3/4 inch trim, and I lined it up around the back of the cabinet just to kind of cover those areas where maybe the backsplash tiles didn't quite reach to the top of the cabinet, and I'm really pleased with the results. But enough talking about it. Let's take a look. All right, forgive the few dirty dishes we've got there in the sink, but let's take a look. Okay, so this is what I was telling you about here. The backsplash, as you can see under the bottom, that 3/4 inch trim, there's that area. I'll go ahead and point it out to you where we were trying to hide and tuck that cable. It looks like it tucked rather well. From here, when you get the view, you definitely don't even notice it. You know, if I just pan through, you wouldn't even see that. So I'm pleased with how that has turned out. The spacing I left at the bottom, like right here, made room for caulking. And I believe that caulk just gives it a nice finished look. I really do like that. So this is what we're looking at here. I changed out the outlet covers, and I believe this is a winner. And there you have it. So this project is far from done. As I explained earlier, I'm still mid-reno, but I did want you to see what the caulking, the 3/4 inch trim, the lighting, how all of those interplays along with the hard work, how they've paid off. I do believe that the kitchen is coming along swimmingly. I'm very pleased with the backsplash results, and now it's on to other parts of the renovation that have yet to be done. And I'm excited about it, I'll be honest. For a girl who thought she could never do a DIY project, to be doing one that's coming along so well, I'm very pleased. And no, things are not perfect, but I'm telling you, I could not be more happy with the results. So if you like this video, please do feel free to like and subscribe below. I would love to hear from any of you, so hit me up in the chat box and I'll make sure that I chat back with you. There's still plenty more projects to do, plenty more going on in this kitchen and in other parts of this house. So I look forward to working with you guys, working right alongside you while I get through these and figure out these projects. And yeah, let's keep this adventure going, okay? So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you did love the video, and I will see you next time.